Hi everyone. So this week I get the honor and the privilege to go in with one of my friends, Jessica Taylor, to work with 30 high school girls. And we're going to be talking a lot about self-esteem and self-confidence and how do you gain a stronger position and a stronger self-concept in your life. So whether it's you that's watching this video or maybe your friends or kids in your own family, I hope that this gives you something to think about how we show up in the world today. So, there's one thing I've learned. It's that when we lack self-confidence as people, we allow everyone around us to label us. And so I created all these tags, and it makes me think that sometimes when we aren't comfortable labeling ourselves, okay, all these people come into our life, right? I say life is full of spectators, and all they do is they come into our life and they give us feedback about who we are, what they think we are. And sometimes when we do not have a good self-concept, we start wearing all the labels that everyone in life puts on us. And sometimes if people say it long enough, whether it's true or not, we start to believe it. And there's a danger in that. That when you start owning, and I always say, when I coach people, I say, you're choosing to take people's feedback and wear it and hang it on your soul. And that's a choice you get to make every day. And there's a choice that you can say, I refuse to own all these labels that people put on me in my life because I am not who they want me to be, that I can be and rewrite the label that I want in my life. So for you, I want you to get really clear about what are the labels that you want to wear in your life. And maybe they aren't the ones that you've been wearing. Maybe they aren't the ones that people have been telling you about, but you get to make a decision. I always say there's two things I want you to think about. If somebody that's a really close person in your life, I say the truth tellers in your life, give you some feedback and maybe label you, that's the type of feedback that you might want to take in and sit in it for a while and say, well, is there some truth? But people that aren't your truth tellers, that don't really know you, that maybe don't know everything about you, maybe you just take that label as information. And you get to say, you know what, that's one person's opinion, and I'm going to choose not to wear it and put it over here. And Joel Osteen says, your I ams in life will always determine the direction of where you go. So do you say, I am good enough, or I am talented, or I am confident, or I am going to speak on stages in front of millions of people? What are your I ams that you're going to choose to wear differently today and tomorrow than the ones that you've been wearing? So for you, if this resonates with you, I hope you'll choose to take off some of the labels maybe that you've been wearing in your life that you don't need to, because they're not who you are and they're not who you want to be. It's time to rewrite some of your own labels so you can come up to your new vision and a new direction for your life. So I hope that gives you something to think about today. I'm really excited to go in with Jessica to work with these girls and just help them show up better, show up differently, give them a different perspective. So for you, if no one tells you today they believe in you, please know that I believe in you. You are extremely talented and you have the ability to rewrite the labels of your life. You do not have to be defined by what other people think of you. Sometimes our labels are pretty big, and sometimes they're even so big that other people can't see that vision. Like, how is that person going to do that? And I say keep your vision held high, because sometimes other people might just not be able to see it, and it doesn't mean it's wrong. So I believe in you. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.